guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Makes the catch. It's Reed. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Lopez to pass. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
The Tar Heels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Got a man, it's Reed. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lopez wants to fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
On the ground, it's Reed. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. With jet sweep pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Lopez to pass. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Shipp.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And the returner will be knocked down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Lopez wants to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Gauze. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Finds a tight end down the gut. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Escapes the sack. Escapes trouble. Avoids pressure. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lopez to pass. Backs looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.